subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Good morning, friends. How are y'all? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brandy and I follow WW. I am in a rush today. I am quite late, but I had to film because I have something exciting I want to open tonight and I want to open it with you all. So let me hurry up, and all I'm doing today for breakfast is having a protein coffee. I'm gonna have about a half of this Alani Nu Munchies. I really like this one, but the whole thing is way too sweet for me. I may have a boiled egg when I get to work. Those are already at work, but I am basically skipping breakfast for a reason. I have a work meeting today and they provide lunch. So I'm doing it on purpose, and I just don't feel that full. But I did figure, so I don't have like a mid-morning meltdown, that I would at least throw in some protein. Ice cube? Ashley, you want ice cube? Yeah, I just could not wake up this morning. Iced coffee from Starbucks, dark roast. The last couple of weeks, I've been doing really well, waking up. I'd even done my running and whatnot. You know what? I'm going to pour in the protein coffee so I can measure how much of this I want. And like I said, I'm going to do half for 2 points. The full bottle is 4. But yeah, last week I did good, waking up, walking the dogs, and or doing my couch to 5K before work. Today's Thursday. It has not happened one day. I have just been exhausted. I snoozed for an hour today. Okay, so my cup's pretty full. Add this Starbucks in. That's gonna be a lot of coffee, but like I said, I need it. So when I get to work, if I have a boiled egg, I'll show you, but I'm gonna run out the door before I'm even late. So I have had zero time to eat. I haven't even finished my coffee and it's already 12:30. I got to work and everything just got slammed. Well, I guess I did finish my coffee. Maybe one drink left. But I just got here and got absolutely slammed, not in a good way either. But it helps me not have to eat. But my meeting is over and I did not eat during my meeting because it's like a meeting I'm really active in. But I got a salad because I've been eating sandwiches all week. And I have to say, this thing weighs a ton. So let me flip you around and walk you through it. Okay, so this is my salad from Jason's Deli. Well, let's see, I have cucumbers, I have corn and black bean salsa, roasted red peppers, red onion, radishes. I add the grilled chicken, bell pepper. What else did I get? These little corn cakes. Absolutely love these things. On a bed of spinach and lettuce. No cheese, no artichokes, no olives. I left all that stuff you would have to count points for. So on this big tray, probably should at least count 1 point for here. I'm sure there's some oil. These have to count points for. Don't know how many. I'll look them up. But this bad boy, you definitely have to count points for. I just got regular ranch. I wish they had a low-fat ranch, but they don't, and their ranch is really, really good. So, and store-bought ranch or like restaurant ranch is high point. So I will probably count 5 points for the ranch. I won't use all this. This is just way too much for me. And I'm not sure of these. I'll pop them on the screen. And also, I do not plan to eat this whole thing. I'm actually going to divide this probably over 2 days. So, got me a bowl. I'm going to put my salad, half of it in there, and then the rest will be for tomorrow at work. And the only other thing I'm gonna have right now is, let's see. If I want a sweet, I'll have some cherries, and then I'm gonna have 0 sugar Coke. So here is what I have left in my salad. I did forget that there was boiled eggs in here, so I ate one of the boiled eggs. I didn't point that out earlier. But you can see, I didn't eat that much of the ranch. So I'm just gonna call it 5 points and be done. There's nothing in here that is points, again, besides the ranch. in the corn cake. Like, I miss the cheese, I miss the hummus, I miss the artichokes, the olives, things I'd normally get. No croutons, just that. So hopefully the rest of this will stay good for tomorrow. I am finally heading home. I was hoping it'd be an early day, but it's not. I'm usually the last one out of lab, but to be fair, I'm usually the last one here as well in the morning. But shutting everything down, got everything running. If you've never seen a clinical lab, that is a diagnostic clinical lab, mass spec lab. So if it's noisy, that's how it always is. I'm gonna snag a deviled egg, actually probably 2 real quick, and shovel them in my mouth before I go home because I'm really hungry and I don't want something with a lot of points. So this was my snack I made for the week, and I'm gonna have that, and then I'm also gonna eat my cucumber in my car, and I'm gonna fill my coffee cup up with water for the ride home as well. You excited? Mama's home. Y'all each got toys in your mouth. You showing me your toy? Oh, Mama got your toy. Rio, where's your toy? Come here, Rio. Nah. I have a major fail tonight. I can't believe I did this. I forgot to take out pork chops for dinner. I cannot believe I forgot that. I'm so freaking mad at myself. This was supposed to be dinner. Pork chops and savory pan sauce with shishitos and mushroom farro. The bad part is, today is Thursday. Tomorrow we have an activity after work. And I've had the shishitos and the mushrooms and everything all week since last Friday. I'm afraid it's freaking gonna go bad. I mean, odds are it'll probably be fine until Saturday. I cannot believe, I hardly ever forget to take out the meat, and it's 7 o'clock. I can't do that. It didn't even dawn on me. Like, usually if I forget that, it'll dawn on me sometime during the day, and then I can like ask my husband to stop or something like that, or come up with another plan. It didn't dawn on me till right now when I got ready to cook for you all. I was excited to open up my PR package, my new package, and get started showing you all. Now I quickly realized I don't have dinner plans. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do. Friends, I have to say, I'm very upset by my mistake, and the real reason is I have other food to eat here, like I have some frozen nuggets, some frozen shrimp, some frozen grilled chicken, things like that. However, this week, I feel like for the most part, my husband and I have been having more of the convenience type items. But tonight isn't a workout night for me, so I had planned tonight to make the bigger, nicer meal. And I've been craving that. Last week we kind of ate convenient meals too. I mean, we had home chef, but still, I had a fancier meal tonight and I was looking forward to it. And now I'm forced to eat a simple meal, which is okay, but it's not what I want. But I'm decided we're gonna eat a frozen pizza from Trader Joe's. It's one we haven't had, so hopefully it's really good. And I'm gonna make a side salad with that, a Caesar salad. And that's probably it, friends. So dinner will not be that exciting, but hopefully this unboxing and demo will. As you can see, I have yet to open this package. This is from KNIFESAGA. A company reached out to me a while back and asked me if I wanted to be part of their campaign to promote their new knife. And Abby, the girl who reached out, she was so nice, and you know, the guideline of deliverables, she was really flexible, and she requested to give first impressions, unboxing, gave no specific guidelines for things to say, which I appreciate. But the one thing she did say is she just appreciates an honest review and feedback. So as soon as she said honest review feedback, I'm A-okay with that. They didn't even ask me to send my video prior or whatnot. But I looked online and they look very pretty, so I'm excited to look into this box. And the box even's like really, really nice. And I do like that you buy it on Amazon. So things on Amazon are great because it comes fast. You can get free shipping 9 times out of 10. And then also Amazon, you know, is great for returns. But overall, the quality of the box, the external box, is super nice. Like probably way nicer than most things on Amazon. And the backside says, "Go beyond." Okay, so let's get in it. This has been at my house for like since the 10th, and today is the, oh, so maybe only a day or two, but I'm excited to open it. My husband almost opened it for me because he thought it was something else. Luckily, he did not. Ooh, it says, "You are important." That's sweet. User manual. Okay, so you got a little user manual. Super, super high quality. I like that in things. And then VIP, you have a lifetime warranty, so that's good. And then they have a little story about their brand. Give me a minute so I can read this. Okay, so apparently the owner of the company, his dad was a chef, and he watched his dad struggle for years trying to find like worthy knives and whatnot. So this company was mirrored after the blade capital of Japan. If you don't know, Japan's really famous for their blades and knives. That's where like samurai fighters and every sword fighters come from. Okay, I'm gonna unbox the larger one first because I believe this would have to be the knife block. So this is an entire set of knives. It's a 19-piece set, and I got the white version. They didn't ask me if I wanted white or black. They just opted for the white, and I have to say, if you've been here a hot minute, you know my kitchen's white, so I love it. My first impression, honestly, is this is very, very white. A lot of times when you get white stuff, it's more of an off-white, which I don't prefer. It is very white. It's a true white, which, like I said, I like. I can smell the fumes from the paint, which isn't a bad thing. I'm sure those will go away over time, but it smells like it was like just made. Okay, I really like it. Interesting, the bottom has lines on it. Huh. I think just the look of the block is very pretty, very modern. I see no issues as far as the painting goes, and you have their emblem down here at the bottom, and just black, and it has like a black sheen. And I run my finger over it, and it doesn't feel like a sticker. I mean, it's obviously attached to the wood some way, but I don't know. It's not like they just put a sticker on it. I expect it will hold up. So, well, let's get into the knife. So I'm guessing there's going to be 14 knives since it's a 15-piece set. And obviously it tells you, you know, handle with care. These are sharp, as they should be. Okay, got a pair of scissors. They look very, very nice. They have the little like teeth in the middle to grip things, I believe. Really nice. I think they're pretty. I do think they're very pretty. The handles are comfortable too. They're quite large. If you have a man that has large hands, his hands will fit in here just fine. So let's put the scissors in the scissor holder. Fit perfect. I have not had a knife block since probably 5 years. I've been in this current house I'm in 5 years, and we just have the one on the wall. I'll show you in a sec. Oh, and I did want to say that these are high carbon stainless steel knives, Japanese inspired. The white handle is really pretty, and it looks to me, this is a big thing in knives, at least to my knowledge. When you have the blade that's all one piece down the handle, that's like really good quality, so that way the blade just doesn't break. And I like that they put the little sheaths on the end. Isn't that funny? That's cool. Like my Cutco didn't come with that. So designed in New York, it's high carbon stainless steel. And this set is the X4 Pro. I'm guessing this is gonna be, I'm not sure what knife this is. Let me unbox and we'll see what they all are. It may be the steak knife. I'm thinking it's gonna be the steak knife. If there's 6 of them, then it's the steak knife. Yep, looking like the steak knife. So, and they also have, I'll give you a close-up here in a minute, but this side, it has the logo, and again, it's not a sticker or anything. These feel really, really good quality, but they're not overly heavy either. I mean, they're heavy, they got some weight, but not too heavy. But I just like, honestly, these are really, really comfortable. The reason why is because where this curve comes down here at the end, It's just fitting into the nook of my hand like perfectly. I'm surprised. Not gonna lie. I have very expensive knives. Cutco. I don't even know how much they are because I buy them. I don't buy a set because I didn't want a block. So I bought them individually. But I do know some of the knives are a couple $100 each. And my steak knives I have that are like the equivalent of this, I think I paid like $1,200. So they're expensive. Okay, I just unboxed. Let me see. This knife has some black etching on the bottom. You're probably not gonna be able to see that. I'll have to see if it comes off. I'm sure it will. It's probably from when they were making the knife. I've seen that on some other stainless steel items. I'm not concerned. I think it'll come off. But obviously, if it didn't, I would reach out to the company. These are really, really pretty. Really pretty. They line up perfectly so the box is made well. Now we got a little baby knife. I think the handle's like just, yeah, the handle's the same as the steak knives. But this is more like your paring knife, but the blade's quite wide for a paring knife. That's interesting. Now this is a larger knife, exact same shape as the paring knife, just with a longer blade, same size handle. I think that one goes there and this one goes here. Okay, so this knife actually says hand wash only, not dishwasher safe. The other ones didn't say it, but I assume they put it on the larger knives. So just FYI, these are not dishwasher safe, which I don't put my current ones in the dishwasher either. This is a really big bread knife. Love that. I need instructions where they go though. Maybe it'll show me online. I'll take a look. This one's a really big Cutco knife. The Cutco is like the shape, and it's actually the knife I use in my current collection the most. I just really like the shape of a Cutco knife, but I don't typically use one this long. But man, that is pretty. And this one also has the sticker, do not dishwash. So very, very nice. I gotta figure out which one goes where. I mean, I guess you can put them wherever you want them. And, oh, that sounded like it went to the bottom. Yep, you can't put them exactly where you want it. That one just went all the way through the bottom. So definitely be careful of that one. Yeah, they probably shouldn't have drilled all the way through. Ooh, a baby. So this one is like a boning knife. I have one of these. It's not on my block, so you don't see it that often. I keep this one in the drawer because I just don't use it that often. So here's another one. To me, this one and the Cutco knife, they're basically the same size blades almost. However, one's a Cutco and one's a traditional like chef's knife. So to me, these two, it just comes down to your preference. But obviously, like I'm not like a, you know, I don't know everything there is to know about knives. And the last piece is a knife sharpener, which I have an electric knife sharpener, so we use that. So I don't know how often we'd use this. I do know my husband used one the other day at his mom's to sharpen her knife, so he does do it that way on occasion, and I guess he could do that. But my Cutco, I literally have to send them off to be professionally sharpened for the company. So overall, my first impressions are, I'm actually really shocked about how good quality they are. I expected them to be like two different pieces, the knife versus the handle. That's how cheaper knives usually are in my opinion. Another thing I'll comment on is the sizing of the knife. I enjoy a knife this size, and I also enjoy a Cutco knife. However, this one's just a lot bigger than I'm normally use. So the larger knives you have are these two and the boning. Take the boning out of the equation, then you're left with these. I wish one of these was like slightly smaller. Let me show you what I mean. So here are my knives that I use daily, my Cutco knives. This is the size of Cutco I use, I would say, to cut 80% of things. So you can see that is substantially larger. And then I also have a serrated chef's knife. And this is the chef's knife, and this is larger as well, which is fine, because then I also have another chef's knife that's even larger. So those are almost the same size, but I think what I'm missing in this set is something more along the lines of this size. This is the same blade length, but it's not like the same type of blade. These are not used the same as this one. So for me, let me compare. So for me, I would really just have to get used to using a larger knife, which I know a lot of people like the larger blades. I'm just not used to it that much. So that's just a personal preference thing. Comparing them to the more expensive Cutco. They look really good. It's kind of hard to compare because I've had the Cutco for about 4 years now. So like my stainless steel circles and whatnot are getting more beat up. But they're no discoloration or anything. It's interesting to me because the Cutco blade runs straight down the back, whereas this one has the handle into what it looks like the blade. So that's just an interesting design to me. The Cutco handles are way more tapered at the bottom versus these, so that's interesting as well. But overall, I mean, I know for a fact that like this knife is like $100 or $200, and this entire set is under $200. So when you compare that, I would say, yeah, these would be the winner for that, for sure. And if I was really shopping for a new set of knives, and say something happened to my Cutco and I was shopping for them, you could still buy this block and then go on their website. And I know they have some single knives too, so perhaps I could like get a shorter one of these to fill in my missing. So my first initial impressions is it's very, very pretty. I look at it and I've never seen a white knife block before. Cutco doesn't even offer this. So I think that is pretty and just like ups it a whole new level. I think the quality is way better than I ever expected for $200. And my first impression is I would prefer if they would change out 1 or 2 of the knives. That would be my thoughts here. So let's talk about the pricing on this. It is currently listed for $239. However, it is on sale for $189. However, when I added it to my cart to see if my coupon code worked, for some reason, it took it off in my cart down 50%. And then when you added my coupon code of 5%, it was down to under $100 with shipping. So this whole thing right now, you can get all these for like $90 on Amazon. Of course, I'll link it below. Use the code BRANDIKNIFE to save an extra 5%. But like I said, it's already on sale. I don't know if it's Amazon giving me the coupon code or the company, KNIFESAGA. I'm not sure of that, but either way, great deal. Let's go test out these knives. My husband's behind me trying out the knives, but he will not comment on camera. He said they have really good weight to them. But anyways, this is what we're having for dinner, this barbecue chicken pizza. Fun fact, I usually don't like barbecue chicken pizza, but my husband does, and I had one on the way to New York with my niece, and it wasn't as nasty as I remember it. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven. Oh, this thing's tiny. Wow, third of this is 11 points. Dang it, that's so tiny. I was thinking, why did they do that? This is not nearly as big as the box. Like, I knew a third of it was 11 points, but I thought that would be plenty big for a serving. Not the case. Scissors work fine, but you know, you'd expect them to. Let's give these knives a demo. So I'm gonna do a little weight comparison between the steak knives real quick. So let's try one of the Cutco steak knives. That is 87 grams, and then we'll try one of the KNIFESAGA steak knives. 102 grams, so very, very comparable. The KNIFESAGA is actually a little bigger, but the steak knife, the blades are about the same length. Mine is serrated, which I do like a serrated edge for steak, but to be honest, I really haven't had a non-serrated for steak, so we shall see. Okay, well, let's give the other knife a go. I'll use the small paring knife on those. Ooh. So it gives me a nice cut. Okay, very nice. Now let's try the Sudoku knife, which is my go-to knife. So Sudoku, I usually put the tip down and then I just quickly chop like that. Works well. This one's I just feel like it's a little too big for my liking, but again, that is total personal preference. The last one I want to try is just the little paring knife. Give that a go. Very good. And yes, I'm going to eat this fruit. Overall, I would say they worked perfect. Honestly, when they're side by side, let me put one of my Cutco knives down there. When they're side by side, they look pretty similar. They really do. I'll say the main difference is the handle. This is some sort of composite material, whereas the handle of this Cutco is, what are Cutco handles made out of? It seems like some type of stone or something. So I think that's the main difference there. But overall, when you just look at them compared to each other, very similar. And I didn't notice a whole bunch of difference in the cutting either. So my final impressions on this knife block are, they're very pretty, and they seem to be of super high quality. Obviously, I haven't used them for months or years yet to really talk about like the longevity of them. However, if you're looking for an affordable knife block, I would highly recommend these. Under $100 right now, normally right around $200, and my coupon BRANDIKNIFE will save you an extra 5% on Amazon. Everything will be linked in the description. Let me know if you have any questions about these knives. I'll be open to answering anything. Hope y'all enjoyed this little segment. Luckily, I am low on points today because I have to tell you, I am not eating just a third of this pizza. I am going to eat a whole half because I'm very hungry. And it is little. I did not know it was going to be that little. Come on, don't do that to me. But we also have, to go with the pizza, we have 2 Caesar salads. It's just romaine lettuce. 1 point worth of croutons. These are the Texas toast one. A little bit of Caesar dressing, the Bolthouse Ranch, and a lot of pepper, and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So 3 points for this salad. A third of this pizza was 11 points. I can only imagine what half is. We just won't talk about it. No, I'll look and let you know, but I haven't scanned it yet, so we shall see. And my husband's letting me cut the pizza, which is always a mistake. I never cut the pizza because I suck at it. I don't know why. I just cannot cut pizza. I don't know why I started from the middle. It worked. Whatever. What's up, Rio? You having a good day? Can you sit down? Sit. Rio? Rio? Sit. Why are you in the kitchen, though? Why's your tongue hanging down? What is your brother doing? What are you doing, Ash? You being a good boy? Huh? You being a good boy? Should we show them you and your new shoes? You want to show your fans your new shoes? So I got a little bit of good news with that dinner. The nutrition facts were not scanning the right points. So yay for me. So it was not 11 points. It was actually only 9 points for a third of the pizza. So when I ate half of the pizza, it was only 14 points. So way better than if it would have been 11 points for a third. So that with my Caesar salad, 17-point dinner, not great. Luckily, I skipped breakfast today pretty much. Today was a true life, what I consider failure for me. It threw off my whole evening. But I'm ending the day with 27 points. Not too bad. I'm not going to get any walk-in today. I really wanted to go walk, but it's already 9 o'clock, and we had an activity planned for tomorrow evening, and the plans got changed. And so now tomorrow I'm having to carpool to work with my husband, and then we're going to be out of the house, blah, blah, blah. It threw my workout off, and he leaves for work at like 6 o'clock. So I got to wake up really, really early tomorrow. So I need to go shower and get in bed so I can wake up on time for work. We're going to a friend's birthday party, and it was at their house in our town, and then they moved it to like another town that's like an hour away. And so we won't be able to get off work in time, go home, and then go to the party. So instead we're having to carpool and go straight from work. It's fine. It'll be fine. But, you know, it just throws my plans in a wrench. And I don't deal good with that a lot of times. But anyways, to recap, I had 2 points for breakfast, which was that Alani Nu shake. I counted my lunch as 8 points, kind of like 5 for the ranch dressing and the salad portion, and then another 3 for the muffins. And I didn't eat much of that. I didn't eat all that salad at all. So it is what it is. And then dinner was 17 points. And my snacks, I ate the cucumber, a little bit of cherries, but that was kind of with my lunch, and then deviled eggs. And I didn't count any points for the deviled eggs. There's only like a point of mayonnaise across all 12 halves of those deviled eggs, so it doesn't count. So like I said, ending the day with 27 points. I'll have to film when I make my pork meal, because I was like really excited to share that meal, and I was excited to use my new knives on that meal. So that's another thing that threw me off, because I was like ready to film, you know, my new gift and show you guys it. And then cooking pizza, I really couldn't demo the knives too well. So I just felt bad on myself, you know. I don't know. Things didn't go as planned today. That is the moral of the story. So, okay, that's it. Good night. Bye.